Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. My name is Laura Loomer. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Laura. I'm Dan Meuser.
Hi, I'm a conservative investigative journalist, and I just have a couple of questions for you. I'm recording.
Sure.
I'm independent, so I have to record everything. I have my own media company. It's called Illuminate Media. I just have a few questions regarding your campaign.
Sure.
You claim to be running as an America First pro-Trump candidate.
Correct.
But your previous campaign contributions through your own personal business PAC shows that you've contributed thousands of dollars to anti-Trump liberal politicians, including Debbie Wasserman Schultz and a couple Democratic Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna stop you right there. That's absolute nonsense.
I have it on I have the pictures if you'd like to see them.
That's great. However, I have no control over any such PAC. If you look at my personal donations, I never did. I never have. It's an industry PAC. It's mine.
It's yours, isn't it?
I was president of Pride USA, a division of Pride Mobility Products, from 2001 to 2008. During that time, I stepped down in 2008 as president. I became Revenue Secretary in 2011. 99% of my donations have gone to Republicans over the last 20 years.
All right, but what about 2017? I'm asking you a question. What about 2017, in which you donated $5,500 to anti-Trump Democratic Pennsylvania politicians, including Matt Cartwright? It's your PAC. It's your PAC. Pride Mobility Corporation. The FEC report is in your name.
That's an industry PAC. All power, mobility, and wheelchair and home medical equipment companies donate to that PAC from the entire industry. Once again, do your homework. They have a committee on how those dollars are allocated. I've been a board member of Pride since 2008. I have not been president since then, nor an employee. Okay, so if you were even going to try to nail me or try to look at something, it would have been prior to 2008. But I had zero oversight of that PAC from its origination.
All right.
Zero. None.
And
so you're basing everything on a completely false premise.
Well, there's FEC reports. Another question I have for you.
I'm done with this conversation because
the PAC that you're associated with has given thousands of dollars, including March and August of 2017. Thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars to Matt Cartwright.
You're a liar.
Do you know that Matt Cartwright called for Donald Trump to resign, and then Matt Cartwright also suggested. Why are you trying to get me thrown out? It's my constitutional right. I have a First Amendment right to be here.
My constitutional right to run.
I'm not saying that you can't run. I'm simply asking you why you supported Matt Cartwright when Matt Cartwright has called for Donald Trump to be impeached. You also supported Bob Casey, who said the same thing. Bob Casey and Matt Cartwright both.
And there's no Republican candidate here who's ever supported anybody but themselves in an election. That's absolutely
Are you his campaign manager?
I am.
What's your name?
Mike Barley.
Mike Barley.
So one of the candidates donated to the Republican Federal Committee. The only way that donation was made is to pay for his. He's
saying that he's an America First candidate. How is he America First? Both Sean Hannity and Sebastian Gorka have publicly spoken out against.
Did you read the Newsweek article? How can you commingle funds and not go to prison? You're the candidate you're supporting, I suppose, is Scott.
I'm a journalist. I'm not supporting any candidate.
You're not even a real media member.
What do you mean I'm not a real media member?
You're not.
Yesterday in New York City, there was another James Comey book signing event. Conservative journalist Laura Loomer stood up, as many media people do, whenever public figures show up.
I'm not a real.
I've worked in media in Pennsylvania for the last 12 to 14 years. Never heard of you.
You've never heard of me. I was on Fox News. I had 2 drudge hits last week. I confronted James Comey. I've had many journalistic accomplishments. Just because you haven't heard about me doesn't mean that I'm not a member. And it's surprising that your candidate would tell a Trump supporting journalist that they need to be taken out of here. I voted for Donald Trump.
So did I.
And why do you think that it's appropriate? Why is it appropriate for him to tell a female journalist to leave? I'm asking a question.
Premises that are false.
I have the FEC reports on my phone. I could show you the FEC report.
You kept going at it.
He didn't. As soon as I asked him why he supported Matt Cartwright and Bob Casey, he walked away. He walked away from me and asked to have me removed by security.
You're ignoring the answer. He did not.
Yes, he did.
No,
the
he
FEC
did not.
reports show that he supported them.
A PAC that he has no control over.
He He made thousands of dollars, if I recall, it was $7,500 worth of contributions to this PAC, and was listed as the CEO.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars to Republican candidates across.
All right, but the PAC that he's associated with also contributed to Debbie Wasserman Schultz,
Again,
Congressman Meeks.
That PAC does not control it.
Well, it would have been nice if he would have, had the courage to stay and answer questions. He walked away. He walked away.
There's actual real media here.
Real media.
Correct.
All right, so you are, just because I don't work for a major news corporation, you're going to disparage me and say that I'm not real media.
No one in this district is going to listen to this. Or see
no one in this district is going to see it? Are you sure about that?
Positive.
You don't think anybody is going to see this video in this district?
Worse than the liberal media. Everything you're saying is based on a false premise and a lie.
All right. We'll see about that. We'll see if nobody sees this video.
And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.